Kukumani has won his second English derby, this time with a 20-to-1 shot high rise. It was 10 years to the day since his first win. Here's the closing stages.
25 yards to go. High Rise and City Honours in a photo. High Rise wins it, City Honours second. A photograph for third between Sunshine Street and Borderaro.
And with that, it's back to Bruce, who's off and racing with Wayne Wilson.
Thanks very much, Kylie. Yes, Wayne does join us. It was Derby Day yesterday in Queensland, and not such an upset result. And it was the big one, the Stradbroke. Wayne, it was a great day, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a terrific day, Bruce. Yeah. We had a wonderful crowd there at Eagle Farm yesterday, a record crowd, record in recent times anyway, and they really got behind the thoroughbred racing, and a great performance by Toledo to win the Stradbroke, aided by a brilliant ride by York. He was just able to get him into the right position about midfield. The pace was a cracker in the early stages of the race. He was very strong at the end. Monopolise actually got to the front halfway down the straight, but then Toledo kicked back strongly, and Yorkie was able to send him to the wire and win the big race.
Let's have a look at it, because I know there's a few things we want to discuss. Brian York winning Group 1, number 6 for the season. That's a very impressive record. Here we go.
Snow Beauty is next on the outside, followed by Poetic King, and City Hall is next in the middle. Zuccarino's in that bunch as well. Blazing Steel coming to the outside. Low Mass and Monopolizers hooked to the extreme outside. It's Quick Flick in front, 300 metres to go. Show No Emotion is looming up dangerously on the outside. Show No Emotion has gone to the lead. City Hall is giving chase. Here comes Toledo and Monopolize. Monopolize is flying on the outside. 100 metres to go. Toledo and Monopolize, they're going to fight it out. It's Toledo on the inside of Monopolize. Yorkie's won the Stratty. It's Toledo first, Monopolize second, tight third.
Wayne, Monopolised between the 300 and the 100 would have had sensational sectionals. I thought what was the most interesting thing in the last 50 metres, the way they race away from Blazing Steel and Mullagua. So fast were these two horses going?
Yes, yes. Brilliant sectionals there, Bruce, in the last 600 metres of the race. Monopolised, I suppose you can offer a case that he was a little unlucky that he got so far back, had to come so wide in that sort of time, like they were down pretty tight. It was an Australasian record, 120.2 for the 7 furlongs of the 1,400 metres. It's really going, but Toledo was the horse who was able to produce the goods on the day, and he just outgunned him in the run to the line.
Is he the best sprinter in Australia? Second in the Newmarket, and has won the Stradbroke. You said yesterday the Stradbroke's the premier sprint in this country.
Exactly right. The Stradbroke is the premier sprint in the country, but no, he's not the best in Australia. Haven't you heard of General Nadine?
Oh, he's a Queenslander. That's right. No, actually, I'm a South Australian with Toledo, but I reckon you might be right on that one.
Yeah, well, I'll take you on with him anyway. General Nadine. We'll have the clash in the spring, mate. We'll go head-to-head with him.
You'll be 2s on, I'll be about 10 to 1. Wayne, the Derby was a sensational finish, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. They were right across the track halfway down the straight. The key to this is the ride by Larry Cassidy. He switched this fellow off in the early stages of the race. He got a long way back, a lot further back than I thought he'd get back, and I think John Hawkes was a little concerned in the middle stages of the race, but Cassidy did the job, and he got that high acceleration going at the end. He really flies that last little bit, Dodge.
Calpira just behind them. Sister Teresa on the outside. Melora's starting a long run and then masking. Buster Jones is in front with 200 metres to go. Calpira, Bluebird the word on the outside. Count Scenario was squeezed up. Dodge and Melora on the outside, charging at them. The artist is kicking again. Calpira's in front. Look at this charge. Dodge! Dodge on the outside. Dodge has won the Derby. He grabbed them right on the line and he's won it.
Yeah, good call there. Late Melora's been very good. Dodge won the Frank Packer Plate, the same race that Might and Power won. Wayne, he was second to Northern Drake in 2 big races in Sydney, which makes Northern Drake look exciting, doesn't it?
Yes, it certainly does. That form is stacking up very well. I don't think that was the greatest Derby we've ever seen at Eagle Farm yesterday, but you can't do any more than win it. He came from back in the field. He was suspect at the 2,400 metres and he got the prize. So let's not play down the performance too much. He could go on. Dodge, his half-brother Tenor won the Derby a few years ago for the same connections.
Don't go away. I'll get your Brisbane Cup tip in a moment. The Belmont Stakes was run this morning, Wayne. It's the third leg of the Triple Crown in American racing. It's the Derby, the Preakness, the Belmont. 3 races over 5 weeks, 3 different tracks, 3 different distances. If you win the Triple Crown, you're immortal. Well, Real Quiet looks home and hosed when we picked them up. He's already won the Derby and the Preakness, but watch for Victory Gallop, who was second in the Kentucky Derby. Here we go.
Down the stretch they come. Real Quiet in front. Here comes Victory Gallop with Gary Stevens. It's Real Quiet to Sormo, but on the outside, Victory Gallop. Too tight to call. On the inside, was it Real Quiet? Did he win the Triple Crown? On the outside, Victory Gallop. Neither jockey indicating that they think they won it. That's a photo finish.
Well, the outside horse got it, Wayne. Can you believe it? It's been 20 years since a Triple Crown winner. And the trainer, Bob Baffert, who has Real Quiet, had Silver Charm last year and the same thing happened.
Bruce, I think you were right when you said that it takes an immortal to win the Triple Crown in America. Affirmed, Seattle Slew and Secretariat. They're the last three to do it, and they are really the big names in American racing. So it's difficult to win.
He looks like coming to Australia as a shuttle stallion, by the way, Real Quiet. Now, the Brisbane Cup.
Yes, well, Cronus's run yesterday was very good. I think it just topped him off nicely for the Cup tomorrow, and he drops nicely in the weights. He certainly appeals to me. Sapio's a Grand Two miler, second in the Cup last year. He's very tough. He'll take plenty of beating. And the one that I like is Star Covered. He hasn't got the pedigree to handle the 3,200 metres. I guess we should stick with the 2 milers. But Star Covered has been very impressive. Prime Minister's Cup win was a beauty. The O'Shea Stakes run was a beauty as well. But can he get the 3,200 metres? Greg Hall is supremely confident that he can. I think I'll go with Greg. I'll go against the general rule and swing against the proven 2 milers and tip Star Covered.
Good on you. And we both agree on Lease don't win the Castle, mate.
I am, yeah. He'll win the Castle, yeah.
We'll see you next week, Wayne. Good calling tomorrow.
Good on you, Bruce. Thank you.
Wayne Wilson there from 4TAB in Brisbane. A break. Paul Wade's going to join us after this. Boy, what happened to the Socceroos? 7-0 against Croatia.